Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Ambitions. I hope you're having a great day today. You might notice that in my hand truck, we've got ice cream. Yeah. And I'm gonna put ice cream on the shelves because I went ahead and bought the ice cream bin, tray, thing, whatever, the thing you do to serve ice cream. I went ahead and bought that, and now I'm going to go ahead and stock it. And we're gonna start selling it right away, actually. So as soon as I walk in here, we're gonna do it. So let's park this vehicle really quick, and it's in this box. I have it packed because I didn't have anything in stock, so I didn't want it to be out, but now we're gonna grab it, place it, and we're gonna place it right here. I think, yes, right here is where I want it. So now that we've got that there, we have ice cream, the contents are there, we can go ahead and sell it just real quick. Have to make sure that our prices are good. So ice cream is there. $4 is the lowest market price at the moment. We're going to change this to 66. Okay, so it shows me that my competitors and stuff are at 505. So why don't we come down to 475 and just crush them? How's that sound? We've got some pretty decent pricing here. I'm okay with those prices the way they are. And all the employees and stuff are doing pretty good today. So that's it. We can now sell it for some pretty decent pricing here. All right, so today what I want to do is a couple of things. I'd like to get the layout for this to be finalized. So I'm going to look to get cabinets and kind of move some of the machinery around and just sort of design this as best as I can. We might go in and even paint the walls. I don't know if it's necessary, but I mean, it looks a little bit weird having the accent walls like that maybe, but I don't know. We'll see. I'd like to take a look at security and everything too. There's only this little, well, I can almost click it. It's right. Gosh, I can almost click it. It's right here. Damn, it's hard to click right there. Oh, I have to park the vehicle. That's why it's hard to click. Yeah, there it goes. So the security camera, of course, is monitoring all these things, and I do want it to keep doing that. And it looks like this is still probably the best place for it to be. Is about right here is what it looks like. So we'll just keep it there. And that is still leading to us having perfect security. So one camera right here over the register, no big deal. We're gonna have another not another cash register, another what the hell is it called? The cabinets. We're gonna put another one right here and another one right here, and that's gonna just kind of be the closure for this area. And so this will all be where people sit. I might, get a couple of round tables and stuff. Maybe I could do that over here, maybe even on this side. If I did that, then I would just have one corner cabinet here and then actually bring it as a wraparound, which might look better. So we could take a look at that too. It's possible. But the other thing we're going to do, at least I hope anyway, it kind of depends on whether or not they find what I'm hoping that they find, is I'm hoping to get HR set up. And that includes purchasing agents and logistics agents as well, because I would like to get into a warehouse because I want to have another business today. It's a new business. We have a lot of things I want to do in this video. So I want to get another business. It's going to be another restaurant. I'm going to try to keep it to where I have two businesses to start with the same products, because it means everything works easier with purchasing and the logistics of it if both businesses are just monitoring and we're having the same products coming in and then. So that means I'm going to need to pick a market that also needs similar stuff to the one I'm currently serving. And so for that, we're going to go out to the Market Insider really quick. Now, I was looking at Hell's Kitchen as my next market because hot dogs are pretty high up here. The chicken kebab skewers are at 100%, and they can sell for a pretty good price as well. But French fries, pizza, these things, burgers, they're all over 70%. It seems like a good market to get into here, at least a solid one if I'm going to expand to a second store. The issue is, though, I want a couple of things to happen here. The first thing is I want to finalize the design of this store, because the next store I open is going to be an exact replica of this store. It's basically just a chain restaurant sort of start. We have two locations, that kind of thing. And in order to do that effectively, we need to finalize the design here, because then I can hire, and I don't know where they are, but I can hire a company to come in. I believe it's interior installation firms, right? We can hire them to decorate and deliver all of the necessary equipment, all the furniture, the design, the walls, the floors, everything to be an exact match of this business. And we just say, go do that. And we pay a premium on top of the cost of all the equipment but we'll be able to open up that whole business. Boom, done. And I won't have to worry about designing it. So that's the thing. That's another thing I'd like to do today. And you can see, well, we don't exactly have a lot of cash to pull that off, right? We don't actually have enough money to even do that. I'm at 11% on my UMC Desert here. So I got to be real careful driving. And again, I don't really want to pay for the repairs for this vehicle because I just don't think it's necessary. So what I want to do instead, I just said I want to be careful, and now I'm going to do this. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Stop. Don't hit me, please. I just took a wrong turn. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to take this back home. I want to get a different car. Something that I can drive around in that is not this. Something cheap that I can just drive around in. If I hit things, it's not that big of a deal, all that stuff. Because I want to have this truck here. I want to employ this truck in my warehouse in the future. I'd rather just have it, be a thing that continues to work for me even while it's damaged. So we are going to go over, before they close, to a place called City Cars. That's my new destination, City Cars. And that's not that far away. It's okay. I can walk to it. 400 feet. I got time. We can walk to it. You can skip ahead. And at City Cars, we're going to see... Oh, the trucks are here too. I thought they were just the cheap stuff. Ooh, maybe we wait a couple of days and I can get my truck. The Ford V150. This thing's 44 grand. And I'm loving that color green, man. Oh, I would drive that. I would. I like the dark blues too. Like, real life colors and stuff. Like, I think my wife and I's our SUV is this color. And then we have a car that's black. I'm thinking I want that green. Should we just wait to have this? So it has the same capacity cargo-wise as the van. And it doesn't have the auto park stuff though, but its max speed is 80. I could be whipping around even faster, but it's going to cost me more to fix this. The whole goal that I had was to get something really cheap, like a Hansa Mimic, which can still travel faster than that van. But it's meant more for traveling around and getting where I want to go as opposed to picking up items and stuff. But honestly, if I'm going to drive a car around, I kind of want to have that cargo space, right? Oh, I'm such an American. I need that big vehicle, don't I? You know what? I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait and get the truck. I was going to do this. I was ready to go on that, but I'm not going to now. Real quick, let me... Oh, I can't sit down at your desk. I thought maybe I could give you guys a call sometime. So there's that. And the other thing we want to save up for our warehouse eventually, and this is mostly an explanation for those who aren't familiar with the game. The other thing we want to save up for is not the vans, but these big old freight T1s, because these trucks, they're very expensive, $98,000. But what this allows you to do is effectively double your logistics. To the number of businesses that your warehouses can support will be doubled if you're moving up from one of these to one of these. And the fixed cost, yeah, it's a definite increase from $8,000 to $98,000, but it ends up being pretty worth it because warehouses are not cheap as well. And if you're going to have a big warehouse, you could satisfy the needs of like 15 businesses with a single warehouse if you've got enough trucks that can handle that. So I was just going to grab a Hansa Mimic or something. There's a Misam Villain. I like how they're just influenced by real car names. But I'm gonna wait. I think I'm gonna wait. The Tiara Vic, right? 11,000 on this one. Still no auto park. Nothing's gonna have auto park until you get to like really high end premium stuff. Which I would have thought the F-150. I'm sorry, the V150 would at least give me that feature. But I guess it's 44,000. It's a pretty cheap truck, and the real V150 would, actual trucks are like twice that expensive right now. So I understand. All right, so I guess I'm not going to get a vehicle, and instead we're just going to play on. I'm making $13,800 a day, so I'm not really shy about opening up a warehouse right now. I did say I wanted to make, over $10,000 a day or so before I did that, and we're definitely there. And I want to have another business, so this is definitely the video where we expand ourselves out to a second business and get warehouses and stuff going. There's a lot of stuff that I'll be skipping. It's just going to have to take time. I'll be right back. All right, so I have 25,000 in the bank here, and as far as design goes for this place, I'm probably going to end up moving the drinks fridge to be about here, having the 2 pizza ovens be back to back right here, and then sliding the fry machine over a little bit. And then we're going to have some counters that go this direction. Now, the one thing I'm a little bit unsure of, though, is like for decorations. I don't actually like these ceiling lamps. I've been looking at them like, you know what? I don't like these things. And I kind of want to have, you know, my own ceiling lamps. And if I just start taking these away, you can move them and you can grab them and you can then sell them if you want to. You get 15 bucks for each one. And so I thought, if I start taking away the ceiling lamps, I could replace them with the circular ones. You know, the little ones that look a little bit better. And I think that would actually be a better deal because you can actually see them all the time. No matter what you're doing in a store, you're always going to see those ceiling lamps. They're always right in front of it, like everything. So I think I'm going to change those out. On the tables, we're going to put some little like desk plant things right in here just to make it look a little bit more like, just give that environment, you know? I might go with another trash bin. We'll see. Dirt does collect near that trash bin quite a bit. And I don't know if the dirt over here really affects the mood of people who are standing over here. So I kind of chose the back corner for the trash. But people do go over to that trash quite often. And then I like these plants, but they may be in the way. And see, look at how bright those things are, man. Like the other lights are so much better. We're gonna use the other lights, I think. And we can get those by delivery. So there is a pending delivery right now from Ica. It's going to bring the cabinet corners, 3. I'm getting speech blocked by the radio. I'm sorry. I need to do something about it. Speech blocked. Yeah. I'm just standing too close to the damn thing. Just get away from it. All right. Anyway. So yeah, we're bringing 1 cabinet corner, 3 cabinets with doors. So it'll just be the extra ones over there that are going that direction. Plus then the end piece that's going to have the little idea to the right. It doesn't matter. We're never going to see it really. We're going to have 5 square desk plants. And then I'm bringing a painting that I can put on the wall. We're bringing a television so we can put a TV up on the wall too. I think that'd probably be a good touch. And then 2 extra plants that we can have just in the corners and stuff everywhere. I decided not to buy the wavy carpet, but for some reason, even if you choose 0 of them after, you know, if you change your mind, it still puts it on the list, but it's fine. At the moment, it is cheaper to purchase things, and maybe this will get patched. I don't know. I brought it up to Jonas's attention just now, so we'll see if it gets patched in future videos. But maybe it's the intended function. I don't know. But it is significantly cheaper to order things by the phone than it is to go in the store and buy them. The prices are different over the phone than they are in the store right now. So, for example, that office chair that I paid like $1,900 for, if I had purchased it on the phone, I would have got it for $1,200. The computer that I got was $1,200 in the store. If I had ordered it over the phone, I would have got it for $900. It's a pretty substantial difference. Even that, remember that really expensive chair, that stump mesh chair, right? It was like $3,300, $3,400 in the store. It's only like $2,000 over the phone. So there's sometimes you save a lot of money going over the phone right now. I suspect that will get fixed though. So anyway, I'm doing pretty much everything as deliveries that way. I got extra soda cans and extra pizza and everything loaded up into the van because I will eventually be opening up another restaurant today, and I want to have that stock available. But also, just if we start running out of stock over here, then you know I can top it off. This van's at 10%, man. I just don't want to drive it anymore. I think it's time. I'm just gonna buy like a quick Hansa Mimic or something tomorrow when the dealership opens. I think I'm just gonna do that. We have 6 candidates over here. Patty Dykes is available for customer service full time, and I'm basically just having them search for candidates for this restaurant, and then I can always assign them to the other one, right? Because I'm just trying to get a whole bunch of employees ready to go so that when I do deploy that business, it's like, it's ours. The next day, it's fully decorated and designed, and also all my employees are ready to work, and also we're stocked. That's essentially it. So there's not going to be a whole lot of lag time between buy the building and then business is up and running. However, HR candidates, there are 5 of them, and they're going to expire because this is it. These are the candidates they found, right? So I'm looking for like this balance, right? We don't need someone coming in at 47% that's going to charge me 47. Virginia Spencer's the best, most qualified candidate, along with Grover Mathis. So both of these two are pretty much exactly the same in every way. One is 37 male, the other one's 32 female. It doesn't really matter. And they both want full time and they both have 47%. But here's the thing though. If I go with, let's say, Carol Scott, she's younger, so she'll retire. She has more time until retirement, right? So that's pretty good. She's also, less likely to want healthcare benefits and stuff, but we'll see. We'll probably have people that want healthcare pretty soon, and that's going to start costing me some significant money as well. So I need to, I need to make more money so I can spend more money. What I'm thinking of doing here is getting hiring Carol at 41 and not negotiating, and then just training her, because I can get her to 41 and then 51 and then 61%. And then I need to get her to 100% basically. And I need to have the cheapest 100% HR manager possible, essentially, because the better your HR manager, the more people they can manage. And also just training in general is always going to be better. So I'm thinking we get Carol Scott and we go forth and just start her training right now. So I'm going to hire her. That's what we're going to do. And then we're going to come over to here. We have one HR manager, but instead of her going to work right away, and we'll have to configure uniforms and stuff too, and that's fine, but we're just going to hit train skill instead. So they're not assigned to the business anymore, and we're training them. It's going to cost me $262, but now they'll be at 41%. And they're not going to want that much more money. It's probably $42 an hour now. And then we'll train again, and then we'll train again, and then we'll train again, all the way up to somewhere in the 80s. And then from there, her experience will take her to 100, just no problem. But we want her to get really high up there so that she can manage more people, and that's what we're going for there. So we're gonna start that now, and she'll start getting the training and everything running, and it'll be all ready to go. All right. So I have lots of things happening all at the same time. Essentially, I'm entering into this place right before they close. And again, I could purchase the grill and the cabinets. I could purchase all that stuff, but it's not necessary to purchase that stuff because the business is I'm just going to have an interior designer come in and just bam, everything is done. So I don't have to do it. What I'm buying here though, is a couple more storage shelves because I need to, of course, have this restaurant be exactly the way I want the next restaurant to be. And that means that I want more storage. So I'm going to get a couple more storage shelves, just install them over here. Okay, so a lot of my decorations arrived. We've got the plants on the tables here, and then I've got the television in the back here. I wish there was a way to just turn this television on and just keep it on without having to stand here and watch it. I wish I could just have it on. I don't know, why not? Just say turn on. Just have it playing. I don't know. I think it'd be really cool. There's another thing though, and that's the ice cream is not lined up with the counter. So this thing just does not line up. And what you can do with this, you're gonna have to pick a side because it's not gonna line up either way. But what you can do with this is right click it as soon as it's not being used. You can right click it and it's gonna snap to grid. But if you hold Alt, you get to slide it around without being on the grid. And I'm gonna have it slide right here. Now what I don't know what will happen here. If I do that, right now it's kind of lined up over on this side, which is pretty good. It's maybe just a slightly off center, actually. Yes, there's a slight difference in the alignment there, but it's close enough. It's much closer than it was. And now you have this gap in here, which I suppose is okay to have this gap because you would want to have people standing here to serve that ice cream and then, allow people to still be able to get into that cabinet if they want to. So I guess there's that. I'm going to go into the interior designer really quick, though, and see if I can't... Ooh, that's not quite. Okay, so I was kind of looking for just changing the back panel. And it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Oh boy, that's not what I want to do. Interior designer, here it is. So if I change color 3, that makes that top side white. Okay, that's pretty good. I like that side. We can change that up to white. The next color is what? The words back here. That's not important. So I'm gonna just, I think, leave that alone. And we can make custom colors if we want to as well. You can add a color to the wheel if you want to as well. So you're not restricted to just these. But it's this color that I was kind of looking at, and I wish it wasn't the entire thing. So I think because it's changing the whole thing, I might just leave it alone, or possibly just change this top piece to be white. I think that's probably as far as I would go here. I'd change that to be white just so it goes with everything else. It could be black too. I mean, maybe that goes better. Nah, we're going to have it be white. So it's $200 just to make that thing white. It's pretty lame. All right, we have enough room here for tables is what I was hoping to have room here for, is for tables. Real quick, let me grab the hand cart. I've still got some stuff outside. So we've got extra cabinets, cabinet end, piece. I don't know if I need all of these. I just maybe bought one too many here, but we'll see. We'll put a cabinet there, and then we'll put another cabinet right over here, and then the end piece was going to go there. So I think that is good. What we'll want to do now is we want to adjust where these are. So I want to have, I think anyway, we're probably going to have, because they have to travel such a long distance to get to that. I'm going to move this over for a second. We're going to have the pizza ovens, I think, go maybe like this, back to back here. Slide the fry machine to here. Slide this over one. Got to give some room there, right? And then the drink machine, I guess, is going to have to be... I was kind of hoping to have it... Yeah, we're going to have to add more space on this side. Have it come back a little bit more. Oh, well, hang on. Maybe I can put it right where I'm standing. Would that work? It's not too bad. It's not that bad. I do feel like I should probably come out one more step, though. Just to give that extra room for that pizza oven. Right? But I can't come out one step. I have to come out... Oh, they're just trapped. There we go. Yeah. I have to come out more than that because they can't get to the pizza oven. So it's going to have to be... that's not what I want to do. It's going to have to be out this far. Which it can't be. So it's going to have to be out this far. So that I can have one of these other cabinets be right here. Yeah. It's going to have to be like this. And then that way I can spread these out a little bit more too. I can add some additional room right there. That's not bad. Right? I think that's okay. The fry machine, the pizza oven. I mean, maybe you wouldn't want this stuff to be so close together. I agree. But it's kind of how it's got to be, I think. And then on this side here, I kind of wish there was like a gate of some kind. Maybe I can do that. This is an end piece. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. We can stick it all up against the end right here. And maybe we just do this. So the pizza's right there. Yeah. I mean, they can still get there. That's the important thing, is that they can get there. Ignore any of these icons that say we're, running out of supply or anything like that. Just ignore those. My employees will fill that as soon as it empties. They wait until it's absolutely zero before they restock it. So it's fine. Okay, so then we want the interior designer once more, and we go in and we change the colors. Nope, that's going to be white. Yep. And then color 2 is dark. And then I think that is the match. Yep, that's all I need to do for each one of these. And we'll go white, and then dark, and then white, dark, and then white, dark. Is there a way to copy paste settings? If there isn't a way, I would hope that there is a way, but if there isn't a way, then that sucks if there isn't a way. We need one more, don't we? Yeah, I missed this one. Here, let's go like that. Okay. I now have the counters about how I want them. I don't know if this is good enough. I don't know if this is the right way to do it, but it does give a definite separation between my staff and everybody else. And apparently we don't have anybody to work this shift, and we should. So I will step in and do my job. And there we go. All right, I did the thing. Now, one thing we're not doing very well here is cleaning. And that's because my cleaning staff or my existing staff does not have the necessary skill to clean everything effectively. So if we were to look at their actual stats and what they're good at, right? They have a 15 cleaning skill, 16%, 5%, 9%, 20%. Just because I put them on the schedule, where is it? Just because I put them on the schedule to clean doesn't mean they're going to do very well at it. And so they can kind of get things cleaned, but not really, essentially. And so we have one employee, Sharon, who thinks a clean work environment is pretty important, and it's not being met very much. Now, her mood is still good because her critical need is met, and more often than not, it's clean enough to satisfy her. But at the end of the day, it isn't. And so we need to have probably one dedicated cleaning employee, which I wasn't going to do because I think existing employees can easily handle this. But then I think if I can get a person who's dedicated to cleaning and they only want to work part-time, that's fine. I can schedule them on cleaning duty every single day at, maybe near the end of the day, every single day. Or maybe I can have them come in 2 separate shifts, But that would be okay, as long as they want to be part-time. I never hire full-time cleaners unless it's an office job. All right, so I need more time. I just need more time to actually develop this to transition that seamlessly. It's going to take quite a few days. So I'm going to go ahead and bite the bullet and just fix this van because I'm going to have to drive it around for a little bit more. And what we're looking for is on 5th Street. So I have to go back. I have to go turn left here, actually. There we go. And we're looking for a gas station, which happens to have a garage for us to just pull in and do that. Fast and Fresh is out of French fries right now. They just ran out, and I've opted not to bother. Wait a minute, no, it's over here in the corner. I thought it was that corner, but it's this corner. Fast and Fresh has run out, and so they are not able to sell French fries today. They're going to be able to sell them. God, $3,600 to fix this stupid thing. Ugh. All right, fine, it's fixed now. I wish I could do partial fixes, Like your fender's bent, your tail light's out, your engine's got some problems, your tire pressure's low. And you just be like, well, okay, fix the tire pressure and maybe the tail light and the engine, but like don't fix the body damage. I'm fine with it. Like maybe allow me to only fix a portion of it, that kind of thing, right? All right, well, at least I can drive this around for a while longer, and if I hit things, it won't be that big of a deal. I can't imagine I'll ever have to fix it again. Famous last words. So I have 2 choices here, right? I've been thinking about like how do I want to go about starting this new business and everything. And in the garment district, I'm gonna get speech blocked again. I know it. I'm sorry. Here, do this. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to have to look at Market Insider for this. And so in Market Insider, I can see that Rhythm by Trey headphones is still 100%. Zonoman phones is still 100%. Zonoman smartwatch is basically 100%. I'm thinking electronics store is more viable than ever in this area, right? Because we only have one business that's doing it, and they're dealing with the Artifish smartwatch, and they're dealing with the lower end electronics, the Artifish phone as well, right? They're dealing with that. But if we can get up here to Zonoman and start offering the premium stuff, the higher end stuff, along with the headphones and stuff, I think that would be really cool. And I have a good source of income now, so I think it's more feasible for me to start that electronics store, especially since a portion of my security is already taken care of. So I know I said I wanted to do another restaurant, but that whole like launching a whole big restaurant thing and having it be an exact copy thing, that's going to take more money. It's going to take more capital. So I think I'm going to pivot, and I'm going to go for the electronic stores instead in this area and keep in this area. And so doing that, I need to find the damn map. Here it is. Okay, so the map is going to show me all the retail spots that I could choose for this. I still source all of my stuff from here, this wholesaler. And so I need to pick a store that's fairly close to the wholesaler, which over here is a couple of spots, actually. I kind of like this. So this is a 30, which I'm not sure I need quite that much for this, but you know, maybe I could have like a really big store. It's only 59 daily rent and it has up to 30, but there's really terrible traffic. I need something that's got more traffic flow. So this one here is 36 on the traffic and 15 on the max customers for the building. So good traffic index for a small business, but I'm just looking for that Goldilocks right here. Right now, this is blue because I've got Hell's Kitchen highlighted. So really what I'm looking for is the garment district, which is over here. So doing these buildings wouldn't work anyway. These buildings are considered Midtown, right? No, Murray Hill. Yeah. These are considered Murray Hill. And I don't know what the demand is at Murray Hill, but I'm focusing on garment district at the moment. I'm focusing on getting in-grid. This one's not bad, actually. I missed you. 82 First Street. It's got a 15 max customer and 39 traffic index. 24 daily rent. It's so small though. Like if I'm actually going to sell really high-end stuff, do I want a store that's this small? The thing is, electronic stores, I mean, you don't need very many, you don't need much space. You're not going to sell much product, right? Especially in the garment district. I don't know if I can actually need that. Is there any retail space that has a 30? 15, 48. That's significantly better. I would need no marketing if I did this, and it's right next to the recruiter. It's right next to home too. Man, you know, pretty much every business in garment district that's available, or every retail space available, is a 15. And this one's open. It's right here next to the recruiter, nearby my house, but this one's really close to here, to the point where I would never need to drive to go get stuff. I could just take the hand cart and walk it over, right? I like this more. It's just that the traffic index being lower means I have less people organically. I would never need to do any marketing for this, I don't think. But it's just so small. We'll try it. If we're hitting the ceiling, right? If we're constantly selling to 15 every hour, we can always move it, right? That's the idea. And maybe we'll get a retail space open up later on. We'll rent it here. Okay. I'm going to take this as the next business, I guess. And we're going to go with an electronics store. We sell the Arty Fish phone, the Xanamon phone, the Xanamon smartwatch, the Arty Fish smartwatch. And then there's the Noise Boss earbuds and the Rhythm by Trey headphones. And we're really looking for the premium stuff because it's got the highest demand, but we're going to try to offer every single one of these products. And so I'm going to need 6 display cases for that. 6 display tables. Can I fit that in that space? What's the name going to be? Okay, I think we'll go back a little retro here. I think most people who watch my channel probably know the reference, but I bet you there's some kids out there who don't even know. We're going to call this one Char Shack. This is the Char Shack. Or you could even go the Char Shack. Drop the. I think we'll drop the. It's going to be an electronics store, Char Shack. Okay, we'll keep the char theme going for pretty much all the business names, probably. Okay, so we have an electronics store. First thing we need, minimum one primary product, cash register or checkout counter, and then also the stack of shopping baskets. And we could do a checkout counter instead of the checkout, the cash register, but because the building limit's only 15, it kind of doesn't matter. So the checkout, the cash register is going to be fine. Okay, so now to get that going, we are going to want to get product, which is over here. Let's get that filter off. So our vehicle is currently over here. We're going to have to drive all the way over here. I'm going to go and get the, let's see, it's 3:33 p.m. So we're running out of time. I'm going to call and have these guys deliver to this location. I think that's what we'll do first. So let's call, we'll go Square Appliances. We'll call them first. And we're going to have you guys deliver to Char Shack tomorrow at 10 a.m. And I want you to grab, I believe the shopping baskets will be required here. And then I want to bring, let's say, 2 shelves. I actually already have a spare shelf, so we'll go with 1 shelf for now. And then this is going to be a very low volume store, I would assume. If it does get busy and they are selling lots of volume, well, then we'll move. But like the store itself, I think will do just fine as it is. Let's get a cleaning station, a cash register, one of the cabinets with drawers. Let's actually do, we can do 2 of them. I'd love to get one of those end ones too, but we don't have that. So we'll go with 3 just for the look of it, right? I'm looking for the looks. And then I need a display table, and I'm not sure where to get those. I'm hoping AJ's has them, actually. AJ's probably has them. So we'll go with, yeah, let's go with 2 cabinets for now. It might look better with 3, but we'll go with 2 cabinets for now. And that's going to be it. Standing digital scales not needed. Yeah, none of the stuff is going to be needed other than that. So we'll have that be the delivery for Wednesday from Square Appliances. That's at Wednesday, 10 a.m. Now, you can only have 1 set of pallets on the curb in front of your business at a time. So we're going to have to be there at 10 a.m. if I want the other delivery that I'm going to do to actually happen. That's AJ's. So at AJ's to Char Shack, I can't do 10 a.m. So I'm going to do 2 p.m. And from there, I need to have everything that I would need for this. So cash registers are done, checkout counters and stuff, all that stuff's taken care of. We want display table product, $32.50 for a table. Yikes. We're gonna get 4 of them. I mean, if I want to sell 6 products, then I need 6 of them. But we're gonna start with 4. We'll work our way up a little bit more. I need to know if it's viable. And then we already did the storage shelves. We could get a trash bin, but I don't think it's necessary. The one thing that will be necessary for this business, though, is the security stuff. Because it's high-end stuff, we need security. So I think everything else is fine here, though. Yeah, we don't need anything else from AJ's. So Wednesday at 2 p.m. You know what? Let's actually change this to Thursday at 10. We'll deliver the security stuff first. I think that's probably good. So Thursday at 10, these guys will receive it. $13,250. That's not, I haven't even ordered the products yet. I haven't even gotten the electronics to sell yet, and I'm already, like, half my money's gone. Essential Appliances, we'll call them. This is going to be our Wednesday at 2 p.m. delivery. And this is the one that needs to send me, we can get a speaker. This one's gonna, is this wall mountable? That's what it looks like. Oh, I'm taking that. And then do we want a disco ball in the middle of our electronics store? I don't see any reason why not. Let's go. We're gonna want security cameras for sure. We have the security panels already, so we don't need to worry about it. Let's grab another one of these signs because I think that's cool. And then we may need a security guard for the electronics store. We might need a security guard. We'll see what the security looks like once we get the cameras and stuff in order. We'll see what it looks like. If we need a security guard, then we'll get one. And that is it. Yeah. I wish I could have them all be delivered at the same time, but I can't. Like an hour later or something, but I can't do that. I think that's everything. Neon circles. I mean, art type stuff could have been good to get. Maybe we could buy some art type stuff. But I think that's everything. So that's another $3,600. And we'll have that delivered Wednesday at 2. Okay, so all those deliveries are going to take place. We are going to be really just rocking and rolling here, I think, with a new electronics store. For the van, what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the wholesaler ourselves. We're going to load up on the products we want to sell. And effectively, I don't want to drain the bank account, right? I can't afford to do that because the deliveries have to charge me in order to deliver. So we're mostly just going to buy whatever we can afford with a reasonable amount of money. And I don't remember the math on this, but I want to say we've got about 21,000, maybe 20,000 allocated or like reserved already. So as long as we spend less than like I think 18K, we're probably fine. But then there's also like a $9,000 delivery going to Fast and Fresh. So honestly, I don't think I can afford to really pick anything up from this. This is going to drain. Well, okay, it won't drain me right away, right? Because some of it's going Thursday. Not much of it, but some of it's going Thursday. A good portion of it's going Thursday. So let's take a look. What is it going to cost to buy the stuff that's here? I know the products I want to sell are here. At least some of them are here. Rhythm by Trey headphones is $3,000 for 16 pieces. The Noise Boss earbuds are going to be $2,300 for 32 pieces. And we've got the Artie Fish, just park. We've got the Artie Fish smartwatch, 32 of them for $4,200. The Zonoman smartwatches are there too, and then here are the phones. So just to buy one box of Zonoman phones is $13,000. You see why maybe going to an electronics store wasn't necessarily the best thing to do right away? We're going to grab 2 boxes of Rhythm by Trey headphones because those are the big in-demand things. I'm going to buy 1 box. No, I'm not. It's too expensive. Damn. 1 box of the Boss earbuds then. All right, we're gonna have just this for now. It's $8,400. I don't think I have enough money. And it depends on what we make, but I don't think I have enough money to go with it. So I need to make sure all those deliveries happen. So we're gonna keep 30 grand in the account. If it's not enough, then deliveries won't happen. But hopefully I left enough in there. And then what I want to do is head over to that store and see how much room it is. It's pretty small, like 15. Uh-oh. I hate that the vehicle won't go faster than this. I'm so used to being able to weave through, but this vehicle having a governor on it like this it's kicking my ass. All right, Char Shack is right across the street here. It's pretty convenient, and it's free parking across the road, which is pretty good. This is in front of a warehouse, so I'm not allowed to park here, but I can park right here, right in front of this guy. Yeah, be a real dick. He can back up though. He's fine. He's not trapped. Yeah, he's good. I don't know how I can possibly get into the back to get these things, but it's fine. Okay, we're gonna take these things. We do have a shelf as well, that extra shelf we had. And here's the little Char Shack right here, our little electronics store. Oh, it's gonna grow up so fast though. All right, so I could put the shelf in the back, but that doesn't leave a whole lot of room for more. Maybe it does. I can put one here and then one back here. Alternatively, I can go one here and then one here on this wall, like this. That kind of sticks out, but then I have no room for like security guard stuff if I'm going to do it. So I think it's going to have to be there. Is where that's going to be. And then we'll just stick this stuff on the shelf. It's fine. All right. Good. Let's go back out to the van. Yeah, it's nighttime, so I am going to just, sleep it off or whatever, and we'll get the deliveries. Where's my apartment? Is it? It's pretty close, isn't it? Yeah, it's just down the street. So I'm just going to leave the van here. There's no reason to move it. We'll just walk home. It's fine. I'll see you guys in a sec once things are like set up here. Okay, I just cleared the second pallet for Wednesday. I'm going to go inside. I've done some decoration stuff in here too. So I've made a black floor like this, a nice little tile area here. I like this. And then there's a flat wall on this side. It's actually all the same color, but because of how the light shines in, it makes this wall look a different color, which I think I'm okay with. That's fine. We're going to have the security camera. That's the drone camera. And we're going to place that right like this. Yeah, we want to be able to see everything in the whole store with a single camera, just like that. Looks pretty good. And then we're going to take the disco ball because we can. And the disco ball will be a party near the checkout. Yes, it's a party near the checkout. There you go. Yeah. I have no idea if that's gonna stay. I honestly didn't think it was gonna move like that, but I'm cool. That's really cool. I mean, I think it could work. Anyway, I do have one display table. I went over to AJ's and bought another one, and I can actually tell it that I want to do the Rhythm by Trey headphones And then they are on display. They are right there. Now, over here, also at AJ's, I bought these product signs. And we can put these signs right up over top of the tables. And like Rhythm by Trey headphones, they'll be right here. And I think that the price that we set will also be there too once we set that price, which we, of course, are going to do in our business manager. So Char Shack, let's go to inventory. And these are going to be $500. Yep. We're going to sell them for $500. There we go. Okay. Now we have the other product sign here, and then the rest of the stuff's in the handcart. We have a classic loudspeaker system, and it's wall-mounted. Loving the wall-mounted stuff, definitely. We're going to put it right... I wish I could put it in the corner. Like, in the corner, facing outwards, but it's fine. We'll just put it right there. It's fine. Yeah. It's like, that's how you do the speaker system right there, man. You got music popping. You got this is a party room in here, right? And then we have the security sign, which basically just tells everybody, hey, by the way, you're being watched. And we're going to place that right there. Okay. The next product sign will go over here. And it's going to be above whatever table we end up putting over here. Right at the moment, it's undefined, but we're going to have more products in here tomorrow, because that's when the other product displays and stuff show up, is tomorrow. I've got pretty much everything going on here. I got the 2 shelves right here. My cleaning rack is right there. Cleaning station right here. The hand truck, I suppose, could be flipped over just to make it look a little different. And that's kind of it. So until tomorrow, I think I'm going to swap out these lights too. I don't care for these lights at all. In fact, I think I'm going to just go ahead and discard them entirely. No, can I pack and sell them? I want to sell them. Sell. There we go. So pack this one, grab this one, sell it, goodbye. And this last one right here, grab it, sell it, goodbye. Now it's dark in here except for the disco ball. Now it really is a party in here. All right, cool. So yeah, we'll just go another day, and then Thursday we'll have all the products on display and everything too.